everyone, this is me, Kalam Hussain here. I'm going to present my fourth practicum of computer organization and architecture. And here are the practicum questions which have been given below, and I'm here to explain and solve it. So, here's the first question. In a simple processor system, a control unit needs to copy the value from one register to another register so that the same data can be used for further computation without altering the original value. Write a MATLAB program to stimulate the transfer of data from register A to register B. Display the values of both registers before and after the transfer operation. So let us here's the code which has been done here. The first step is to display values before transfer. Uh, Before data transfer, register A has been placed here. Num to string A, which is register A, and register B is num to string B, and after that we are transferring data from register A to register B. B is equal to A, and after that displaying values after transfer. We are giving space, and after that, after the data transfer, displaying mm, so and so, and here's the output which has been occurred here. The given value has been taken as a 25 for register A, and B is similar to 0, and after that, since the values B is equal to A, after data transfer the values are altered. The register A value has been the same, and B register B is 25 as B is equal to A here. So here the value has been copied from the same data. And on to the second question, which is in a digital processing unit, several registers store intermediate results. The processor may need to move data from one register to another for executing instructions efficiently. Develop a MATLAB program to stimulate the transfer of data from register 1 to register 3 while maintaining the value in register 2. Display the contents of all registers after the transfer. So here's the step we are initially following, which is R1 is equal to 15, R2 is equal to 30, and R3 is equal to 0. And we are displaying the values before transfer, similar to the previous steps. We are displaying register R1, R2, and R3, and printing on num2 string R1, R2, R3. And after that, transfer data from R1 to R3. R3 is equal to R1, and displaying values after transfer display, and display in after value transfer R1, R2, and R3. So here the output is here. In the before data transfer, the values have been displayed as such, and after data transfer, it has been changed in such a way that R1 is equal to R3, where the value of R1 is transferred to R3. So as said in the question, transfer of data from register R1 to R3 while maintaining the same value in R2. So there you go. And on to the third question, which is during certain arithmetic operations in a processor, the contents of two registers must be exchanged to rearrange operations for the next instruction cycle. Write a MATLAB program to swap the contents of register R1 and R2 using temporary register and display the updated values. So here we go with the which is the these are the initial values in the registers R1 and R2, which is 10 and 20 respectively, and after that we are displaying values of before swapping and using temporary register to swap. Temporary is equal to R1, R1 is equal to R2, R2 is equal to temporary, and we are displaying the values after swapping, so and so. And here's the output which has been occurred during before swapping. The values are R for R1 is 10, R2 is 20. After swapping, the values has been replaced here respectively. For R1 it is 20, and R2 it's 10. Notice that you can see the difference between before swapping and then after swapping. So there you go. These are the questions which have been done all out and explained. So thank you.